All right, we're going to be talking about the built-in storage on the newer F-150s and Lightnings. That's going to be located on the passenger side of the bed. So as far as the product itself goes, from the factory, this is what it looks like, and it actually goes pretty deep there. So the cavity that's right there doesn't go anywhere special. It's actually just completely open. So if there's something else that you wanted to do behind the bed, you have a lot of easy access back there. As far as the actual storage solution that Ford gives you, this is what it looks like here. And of course, you take the front door off, you can stick your hand down here, and your hand goes to right about here. So we're actually losing quite a few inches of space on the bottom. So from the factory, you're going to have this front plate, this front cover here, and that's going to hide some of the goodies and the components that's on the inside there. So to access those items, Ford actually plastic welds the front cover onto the main body assembly. So we're going to have to take an oscillating tool and break those off. So we're going to take an oscillating tool and you're just going to cut those off. And then after you cut all those off, the front face will come right off. So now we're left with a lot more open space that we could work with here. So like I showed before, if you stick your hand in there, this is as deep as you can go. So Ford actually has a bucket in here with a tray that's built in on top. Important thing to note is that this tray, you can actually stick a tool in there and kind of wiggle this thing out a little bit, but you can't physically get this tray out from the top. Just because of the shape of it and the dimensions, there's just no way to get this thing to come out. So the only way to remove this is by either sticking an oscillating tool down there and cutting this in half, or going this route and taking this front face off. And that'll allow you to access the tray and then do as you wish with it. And of course, we also have the bucket in here. The bucket does have some drain holes, as well as the main body of the storage solution. So that's exactly what it looks like there. With a hitch, I do have an example. So this is going to be a smaller one that I use. I use this guy for U-Haul. It's got a 2-inch ball, but of course it's a little bit shorter. But this does fit inside. So it is going to give you room and availability to put in a hitch. And if you're okay with it being open like that, you do have the drain holes. You can most certainly utilize that space for that type of setup. So once you decide if you want to be able to use the lower bucket or not, that comes with the unit. We do make a cubby shelf that can actually be placed right up on top. So what that's going to do is give you lower storage. You'll still have the tray storage up in the middle. And then we also offer a cubby shelf top for the top area up here as well. So you can have 3 layers of storage. And for the Lightning, we also offer Lightning Blue as well. So when we go to install this front face, we're going to have to determine, do we want to use the bucket or not? In this case, we are. So we just place it right inside there. And then you're going to want to take your front face here, put it back on. And then you're going to want to drill these holes out. So just take a drill and go from the back side here. Just simply drill out some holes. You can use some hardware. So we're using M6 stainless steel hardware. And we'll use that stainless steel hardware with locking nuts to secure the front face back into place to where it needs to be. And that's it. So once you get the stainless steel bolts all installed, there's going to be 7 of them. Now you can just go ahead and you can install this right back into where it lives. Put the 4 factory bolts right back in. Top it off with your cubby shelf from Bucking Rabbit Company, and enjoy your new expanded storage.